Via Omnes. Before you begin, I'd like to explain the format here. I changed things a little bit since the week began. On the screen, you will see a little book icon. In the old format that I was going to use, that would link you to an online dictionary. You can't use that, not the way it is set up right now. So if you want to open up that online dictionary, copy this link in your browser. It's very long. Other than that, bye. So I know we already got through the first paragraph, perhaps 2 paragraphs of this story, but for the sake of continuity, I'm just going to go back to the beginning and read it all over. That way, if you do feel like you need to go back for any reason, then you will have this available to you. Let's begin. Amor Iasonis. Medea interea, filia regis, furorum et amorum ratione vincere non poterat. Frustra Medea repugnas, nescio quis Deus obstat, inquit, nisi hoc est quod amare vocator. This is a good selection, because it's got beautiful ablative of means. She continues, Cur iusa patris mihi dura videntur, sunt durissima, ne pareat juvenes quem modo amo, quae est causa tanti temoris. We have a passive. This time the passive is a special use. Video in the passive form doesn't necessarily mean to be seen. It has a special form to seem, as if something seems different to you. And it also has a really good use of a jussive subjunctive, ne pareat. Flammae amoris extinguantur, quid faciam. 2 really good subjunctives here. Another jussive subjunctive, extinguantur, and then a deliberative subjunctive, faciam, quid faciam, what should I do? Nam me grauat in vitam nova vis, aliudque cupio, mens aliud persuadet, video meliora proboque, deteriora sequor. 2 good comparative adjectives, meliora and deteriora. Other than that, most of the verbs here are all just easy peasy present tense. Cur virgo, filia regis, et venam amas, et conjugum de terra nova desideras, haec quoque terra conjugum dare potest. She's just trying to convince herself not to fall in love with this kid. Anything interesting in here? Nope, it's pretty straightforward. Vivat an ille occidat, in Deus est. Vivat tamen, quid enim commisit iasum, certe virtus juvenis mea pectora movit. Subjunctives here, vivat, occidat, let him live. Good, some more jussives in here. At nisi opum tulero, tauri ignum ex ore spirabunt in eum, aut concurret hostibus armatis tellure creatis, aut avido draconi dabitur. I seem to remember that this passage gave y'all a little bit of problem, but I don't remember why. We have future perfect, tulero, in our conditional sentence. Conditional because it's just if then. If I don't do this, then something else will happen. And then we have spirabunt, which is the future tense. And maybe it was the armatis tellure creatis here, this ablative absolute. Maybe it was the dative draconi, because y'all don't pick up on datives very often. Honestly, who does? Si hoc patiar, tu me de tigrere natum esse, et ferrum in pectore habere fatebor. Eum periundum spectare non possum, tauros in illum hortari non possum. I changed something here, because I realized as I was doing this, there was a typo. When we went over this, we had the word periuntum with a T, and we identified this as a PAP. It's not. It's periundum with a D. This is actually a gerundive, and if you don't remember what that word means, then don't worry about it. We'll talk about them later. It's actually a gerundive, going to be killed. It's like a future passive participle, if those existed. So going to be killed in the future, going to be destroyed. Other than that, we had an indirect statement with fatebor being the head verb, and a couple of infinitives with natam esse and habere. And then we had a good deponent infinitive, hortari, here. This is just a complementary infinitive because of possum. Utinam di meliore dent, tradamne ego regnum parentis atque ope mea servabitur, nescio quis edvena. Utinam dent is an optative subjunctive clause. May the gods do something. I wish that they would. And then the phrase nescio quis edvena, which is kind of a strange little phrase here for just like some stranger. This guy, I don't know who he is. Am I going to do this for some dude? Fortisan ille per me salvis, sine me veledabit, atque vir erit alterius, dum ego poene relinquor. Si hoc facere potest, ocita ingratus. I eliminated the phrase et aliam praeponere mihi because I didn't like it. I didn't think it fit. And it made me sad. So we'll just get rid of it. That way this second sentence is just two clauses. One, a adjussive subjunctive, occidat ingratus. The other one, just a normal main clause. Ego autem non arbitror illum haec scelesta et nefaria facturum esse. Ante fidem det, priusquam ego auxilium ei dabo, et di teste sint. So this first bit here, arbitror is a head verb, which makes the reason why there are so many dang accusatives make more sense. Also, facturum esse. Its esse is not just the infinitive by itself, it's the whole facturum esse. It's got the ur in there, so you might recognize that as a futur. Scelesta and nefaria are both neuter plurals. In the second paragraph, at the very end, there's the word sint, which you may have never seen before. Sint is subjunctive. It's a present subjunctive of esse. I'll have to make a note sheet for this. We did all the other present subjunctives, but I didn't show you how to do this. So this is the present subjunctive of sunt. So they are, it's sint. So it's another jussive subjunctive. Let the gods be witnesses. And there's a subjunctive at the beginning of the sentence. Antea fidem det. Det is the subjunctive of dat. This is a potential subjunctive. Before the possibility of him doing this, first I've got to do something. Mihi se semper debebit, Iason me in matrimonium ducet. Tum, apud Graecos, perque urbes eorum, honorabor servatrix. Nothing strange here. This is pretty straightforward. Ergo ego Germanam fratremque patremque deosque et natalem terram ventis ablata relinquam pater certe saevus certe est mea terra barbara. Ventis is an ablative of agent. It's telling us who is doing the ablata. Ablata comes from aufero, aufere, abstuli, ablatus. Sed frater ad hoc puer est, et soror mecum stat, et maximus Deus intra me est, non magna relinquam, magna sequar. Honorabor servatrix juvenum Graecorum, et terram meliorum noscam, artes colam apidorum humaniorum, et conjuge Iaisonidae, felix vivam et cara. There's the word honorabor again, in the same way we saw it before. Conjuge Iaisonidae. Iaisonidae, right? So Jason's father, his name is Aeson. One of the pretty common ways of marking male genealogy in ancient Greece was to call yourself by the lineage of your parents. So Jason is the son of Aeson, which is what this Iaisonidae means. Conjuge Iaisonidae is an ablative absolute. Eo me miseram cur pericula temeo, dicunt mediis in undis, montes cun curere, et charybdam naves vastare, et scylam periculosam nautis esse. pretty good. Second sentence got a nice run-on indirect statement with 3 infinitives, concurrere, vastare, and esse. Nihil timeo, salva in brachiis Iasonis quem amo, si quicquid timeo de conjuge solo. Alright, I'm done. No more. I don't want to do this anymore.